Good morning, dear students. I hope you must be safe. And previous topic I already discussed about Python pandas with the series and that is how to retrieve a data from how to combine a data in a data frame. So some functions like a head, tail, and today I'll discuss here Python some addition of row and deletion of row and LOC with the lock with the ilock functions. What is the use of it? So I am starting here. How to retrieve a data from selection. Already you have created any data frame. You can how to retrieve a data. So here there are three methods for a data selection. That is one is a lock, gets row or column. It gets, you can retrieve in a lock, row and or column. Either a row or either column you can retrieve here with the particular label from a index. From index you can retrieve a row or column. Either you can retrieve a row or column. And ilock gets row or column at particular position. It will retrieve a value from particular position in the index. So it only takes a integer value, and this it will take only integer value. Now next is a ninth usually tries to behave like a lock. It behave like a lock but falls back to the behaving like a ilock. If the label is not present in this, if label is not present here in the index, ninth is a deprecated and use of lock and ilock is a encouraged instead. So it will back to the fall back to the behaving like a ilock. What does it? It is an integer. It takes an integer row or column. It behave like this. Otherwise, it usually try to behave like a lock, but falls back to behave like a ilock. So here we can also retrieve a value of CSV file. What is CSV? I'm explaining here. What is CSV means? Comma separated value. This is called comma separated value means if you are creating any Excel file can be viewed by using Python programming. You can import a data from Excel file to Python program. So what is it? It is a data representing in a Python. So here, suppose data frame .csv file containing the following data. These are a data which represent in a, this is a Excel file which is a, you have to save with the comma separated value. So you can view in a Python program. So first what you have to do, import pandas as a PD. So what does it? It reads the data from CSV file. And in the same dictionary that your Python program is based. Same dictionary your file should be there, Excel file, and control delimiter row column names with the read underscore CSV. This is a method which you can retrieve a CSV file from any file can be read. So data equal pd dot read. This function you have to apply. Data. What is data? First you have to import a pandas as a PD, and this see the next line, few line, 3-line code. It is a 3-line code here. Data equal, what is data? It is a variable ABC XYZ, any variable you can use here, equal PD. What is PD? I'm using pandas package here pd dot read csv. From pd I am using read underscore csv. This is a method, and here you have to write a excel file name dot csv. So how to save this file in a csv format, I'll also explain here. And from this file only head one, first row you have to read. Data dot head means what does head entail? It head display the header row, tail display the last row. So you can display the, if you are writing one, only one record will be displayed. If you are writing two record will be viewed, and if you are writing three record will be viewed. So you can write number of row, which row you want to retrieve from a CSV file of a Excel in your program. So here you have to write the line number of row retrieve. And df equal pd dot data frame. Here column, how to add a column in a data frame. See here, df is a, that is a, I have given a temporary name of the object data frame. Df equal pd dot data frame. I have given the temporary name df. It is a variable. You can write any name here. Data frame. See here, this is a data frame is a function method. So I am, this will be, this rounded bracket will be of a data frame. Inside this curly bracket for a dictionary. Dictionary, what is a? A is a key, and inside this key these all are a value. What is 1 2 3? These are a value assigned to a. Now b is a key, 4 5 6, this is a value inside the this dictionary. So this bracket will be enclosed here. If you are writing in a square bracket, means with the key value you can separate. Instead of writing again and again, same variable will be assigned to different value. This is a key and these are a values. C equal, this is a another, C equal 7 8 9, this is a another. So this is a additional. See, already you have assigned the a b. A have a value, these are a numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now this is a another value which I have to add in this dictionary. So C equal 7 8 9. See, 7 8 9 it is not there, so I have to add this value. So how to add this? DFC, I have to make a capital A capital B as a key. Now I have to make a C as a capital C. This is a DF. What is DF? This holding the all dictionary value here in a DF. Now DF C I have to write in a square bracket with a single quotation equal C. What is C here? It is a holding a 7 8 9. So it is assigned to C, and now here it is a, all the value will be transferred to this value and will be added to dictionary. So you can add any column. See, what is it? It is a mutable data type. Any value you can modify in it, you can add, you can delete in it. So column deletion also you can do here. How to delete? Del keyword you have to use, del method. df1, 1 will be df. This value will be delete. Del, first you have to write a del method with the df1. What is df1? This is your data frame name. One word will be deleted. And df dot pop 2 means 2 will be removed, deleting another column which is a pop function. Del and pop both function you can use to remove any value. And rename the column, you can also rename your column. How to rename? See, simple one line command is here. Df equal, what is df here? df is a data frame, equal is a assignment operator, pd is a which is a pandas I am assigning here, dot data frame, in a curly bracket, a is a key, this 1 2 3 is a value, b is a key, and these are a value. Now I have to rename it. Rename, see, you can do in a Python prompt also these lines. And first, before using this in a Python interactive mode, that is a Python prompt, first you need to import a pandas. So df dot rename column equal a, which you have to rename with the a, small a, already capital A is given, b as a c. So that instead of capital A will be renamed as a small a, instead of a b it will rename as a small c. These are the key, and these are the value which assigned to 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. This output should be here. By mistake it is formatted here. So you can add any value in a dictionary. You can delete any value from a dictionary or list. So here another example of here. Import pandas as a PD. This is a PD1 is the name of the pandas. D1. What is D1? This is a dictionary name. Equal is a assignment. Curly bracket 1. 1 is a which is a column name is given. PD1 dot series. This value is a 1 2 3. And index will be ABC. Here 2. Again PD1 dot series 1 2 3 4. See here 1 2 3 3 value here 4 values are here. Index are A B C D, and this is the next line df1 dot equal pd1 dot data frame, which you have to frame in a d1, which is holding a this line d1, and this should be in a next line print df1 dot loc b. From this LOC, you have to retrieve a value of B. What is B? Here. This line, this is a 1, and only B value you have to retrieve from there. So 1 instead of 1, it is just showing a 2 value, and in a 2 second, it is showing 2. 2 value you can retrieve. Second column you can retrieve here. Name B and this. So it will show the position of the that 1 and 2. See the position 2, and here also it is a second position. So it is showing 1 2 second position, and 2 it is also in a second position. So I am sharing program of LOC and lock and iLock. See here, first import pandas as a PD. This is line you have to import. Import numpy also you have to import in your program. Then dixt. What is dict here? This is a dictionary name equal. I am writing student 1. Student have these values. You can write a marks of the students. Student 2. These are a value assigned to student 2. And student 3. These value assigned to student 3. Now df equal pd dot data frame. What is df? This is another object which holding data frame value from a dictionary. This value is a holding here, and now I am printing df. Whatever it is holding all the data, I am printing here. So now This print minus into 30 means this minus the formatting of the line will be displayed here, because if I am writing multiply operator here with the number, that multiply number of times, this symbol will be display here number of times, 30 times. Now IND, what is IND? This is another variable of list. Equal is a assignment operator. R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, these values are assigned to IND. Now print IND, this will be printed here. Now I am making index of the that IND. Df dot index equal IND. Now it is creating a index of these values and printing here df. Whatever df holding index of it, it will be printed here. See, one part, or this is the second part. Now this minus symbol will be displayed here 30 times like this. Both are same. And r equal df dot lock. So this is a holding lock of what? R2. What is R2? This is the second value. Or student 2. Whatever second student 2 value will be hold. Now print this method. This is a printing method. Line will be print here. Now R equal df dot lock. What lock? Only colon is a given, slashes, no value, means all the value will be displayed. Student 1 and student 3 is a showing. Student 1 and student 3 is a showing here. Now print df, it is a printing df dot lock. Only empty is given there. Student 1 dot student 1 student 3 or slash n means it is a terminated in a next line. Now this line will be printed here. R equal data frame I lock. What I lock? It will display the index value. What does I lock? It display the index value in a integer. So here 0 slash 2 means from 0th to index it will retrieve a 0th position. So it's showing. And print df dot I lock 0 colon 2. From 0 first column will be column or row will be retrieved. And this for a printing a pattern. Now R equal df dot I lock 2 2. From 2 to 2 row 2 columns will be retrieved. Now it is a printing. Now also it is a printing here. Again R equal df dot I lock 2 colon 3 means out of 3 it is a retrieving a second value. So this also it is a printing. Now last line print pattern. This pattern, this is the showing a printing a pattern. So when I am trying to run it, it takes a time. You can view here. This is a index value. This is a student 1, student 2, student 3, which is a list container. All the value will be displayed in a tabular form. And here R1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a line which is a printing over there. And here with the R1, R2, R3, R4, 5, all the values will be displayed. These are a different blocks. Here from df dot log R2 or student, only it is showing a R2 or student 2 value, which is a 20. Now it will display the df dot log student 1 and student 3. See, it is a showing only student 1 and 3. Now df dot ilog. See here ilog, it is just showing an index of it to 0 or 1, 2. These values, student 1, student 2, student 3, and here it is showing a R1, this is a value, R2, this is a value. See here R1, 20, 50, 70, 20, 50, 70, and R2, 30, 20, 40. R2, R2, 30, 20, 40. This line is a retrieval. Now, next part, df dot ilog 2 colon 2. Means here also colon is given. Empty data frame. Means there is a no value in a data frame. Now it will display column student 1, student 2, student 3. So next line, it is also showing row 3, R3. So what is the value of R3? R3, 60, 70, 50. So in a last 60, 70, 50, this line is a retrieving. So you can visualize your data with the pandas. So there are so many functions you can use it. So addition, deletion can be done with the log or ilog functions, and import pandas as a PD. This is a selection by integer location where this integer is a stored in a memory. So you can locate the integer value location. So import these values. These values are used in a dictionary as a one series 1, 2, 3 ABC, and 2 these are as it is a example as previous one. So pandas d1 and print df dot ilog 2. Here it will show the 1, 2, and here values are 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. These first three values will be displayed. Addition of row. How to add a row? df1 dot pd1 data frame. This is the first value. This is the second value, and this is a column AB, and this is also column AB. So df1 equal data df1 appended df2. This is a printing. So deletion of row also you can do directly with the drop row with the label 0, and df1 with the df drop 0 means first location, first value can be dropped. Any index value you can drop here. So how you have to drop? Data frame name equal data frame name dot drop. Drop will remove the any value from a index, and here you have to write a position. See, if I want to remove this value, second 2. So what I have to write? Drop 1. So this is a 0th position, this is a 1 position. So first, if I am writing 1, the first one will be removed. And iterate over the rows. Also you can use iteration in data frame. So how to use? See here, import pandas as a PD1. Import, this is the next line, import numpy as a NP1. Here row underscore data1 equal name as a key. These are a values. Age as a key. These are a values. So favorite underscore color. This is a one variable name. And here this color pink, blue, and grade it is written 82, 80. This value 88 and 92. And df1 equal data frame. So here row underscore data 1 you have to use, column equal name age. This favorite underscore color you have to call with the grade. Now, how to use a for loop in data frame? For index, what is index? Any name you can write here. Any for index row in. This is a row is a another variable in data frame one dot. You have to write a integer. Here print row in a square bracket name comma row comma age. So students, you can, this is a very important topic. This is a very useful for you. So watch video carefully, and if you have any doubt, you can get me back. You can send me message. Thank you.